So the Cincinnati Bengals got themselves a second tight end. Yeah, so just like when they bought back Drew Sample, a old Cincinnati Bengals tight end, they also brought back another older Cincinnati Bengals tight end. When I say older, I don't mean age, guys. I literally mean, used to be on the team. That's what former, I should say, not older, former player. And that is Mitchell Wilcox. Now, Mitchell Wilcox was placed on the PUP list immediately after signing with the Bengals. The reason why is because he's still going through rehab from his surgery back in February, so he will not be in training camp anytime soon. With that being said, once he does come back from his injury, in the preseason, or the end of training camp and the preseason, he will be competing for that second tight end spot. And this really just proves how much Irv Smith is the number one tight end on this team. And there's not even any competition at this point. I mean, no offense to Mitchell Wilcox, but, this whole offseason we thought they were going to draft a tight end, maybe target one in free agency. But no, they're not. And in all honesty, it does really make sense. When we listened to Mike Brown yesterday kind of say, listen, at the end of the day, we're going to try to keep everyone on this team that we can, but there are chances we won't be able to. And he talked about the whole pie analogy and how the salary cap, you can only give so many slices out. They don't want to waste money on a tight end, right? And especially if you're trying to keep Joe, T. Higgins, Jamar Chase all together with how expensive that's going to be, you can't really, worry about a tight end at this point. You signed Irv Smith to a 1-year, $5 million deal, and you're just going to have to take what you have, right? So that's why, again, I think we were all really expecting them to draft a tight end for that said reason. But it is what it is. The Bengals have re-signed him and placed him on the PUP list. Wilcox, weighing in at 6'4", 245 pounds, is a fourth-year player who spent his first 3 seasons with Cincinnati after originally joining the Bengals as a college free agent in 2020. In 31 career games, 5 starts, he has caught 20 passes, 455 yards, and 1 touchdown. Last season, Wilcox appeared in 16 games with 4 starts, recording 17 grabs on 18 targets for 139 yards and 1 touchdown, while earning a 55.7 Pro Football Focus grade. He's not amazing. He's not great, right? He's going to be a backup. In the Week 14 and 15 wins over the Bucs and Patriots, respectively, Wilcox caught a combined 9 balls for 69 yards and 1 touchdown. Wilcox's previous contract with the Bengals expired in March, making him a free agent. Depending on when he'll be able to return to practice, Wilcox figures to be competing with Drew Sample and Devin. Tell me down below how to say his name, because I always butcher his name, as the number 2 tight end behind projected starter Irv Smith. Which, again, it says projected, but let's be honest, there's no way in heck, unless Irv Smith has an injury, which hopefully he doesn't. I know his history in the NFL had been plagued with injuries, but I'm hoping he doesn't get injured, especially for, right now for this season, we no injuries, okay? Going into the season, we'll all stay healthy, and let's do the best we can to get to the playoffs with the most guys we can at this point. But with that being said, this is kind of what we can expect. This is why the Bengals also did not go out there and sign Zeke Elliott. It's why they didn't make another splash play in free agency other than the Orlando Brown and Nick Scott thing, is because, again, they don't have the money to do that. Even though right now, salary cap, cap number, looks like they're fine. Not really, because you got to pay the quarterback. Now, of course, this contract is a nothing contract. It's a 1-year league minimum deal. So, if he doesn't come back, then you just cut the guy and it's whatever. You don't lose anything. Nothing's guaranteed. These contracts help out the team immensely because it gets you a player on the roster, kind of like a body to fill a position, and that player doesn't cost anything. So it's pretty much a free player at that point, right? Well, yes, I say free player. They're still getting paid $1 million, okay? If they play the whole season, he's going to get paid $1 million. But for NFL money, that's pretty much nothing. I know for real life money, that's immense amount of money. You're wrong, but for NFL money, it's actually not that much. Guys, tell me down below your thoughts and opinions, though, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.